Now, let me show you how to solve this A-level physics question. You are given a sledge of mass 400 kg. It is being pulled along this horizontal surface with a tension of 120 Newton. Now, this is the direction of the action of this tension force. We know that there will be friction. Friction is also taken as resistance, and that means it will move backward. So friction tends to oppose the motion of an object. We are looking for this resistance, which is also known as friction. We don't know what it is. Then you are given that the sledge was initially at rest. That means initial velocity or speed is 0, and then after 10 seconds, which is t equals to 10s, its final speed became 5 meters per second. So from here, we can easily find the acceleration of the sledge by saying acceleration equals to v minus u all over t, and that gives us 5 all over 10, which is equivalent to 0.5 meter per second squared. So this is the acceleration of the sledge. Now, we need to find out what the resultant force will be. If the tension or the forward force is 120 Newton, then the resistance will act backward, which is R. We don't know the value. So to find the resultant force, which is summation F, we then say what? Because the motion is forward, that means the forward motion is greater, so we're going to subtract the smaller force from the bigger force. So the resultant force is giving us 120 minus R. Why did I do that? Because the forward force, which is 120, is bigger than the backward force, which is the resistance. Now, from Newton's second law of motion, it says that F equals to ma, that is, the resultant force is equals to the product of the mass of the body and its acceleration. So we're going to say summation F equals to ma. This is the mass of the sledge, and then this is its acceleration. So what we have to do now is to substitute these values into this given expression, where summation F is already now 120 minus R equals to the mass, which is 400, multiplied by 0.5, which is the acceleration. So if you carry out this calculation, that gives you 400 times 0.5 will give us what? From the question, what was the mass given us? Sorry, it's 40. So we're using 40, yeah? 40, sorry, not 400. So 40 is the mass of the sledge, and that will give us 20 here. So clear items. Let's move this to this other side. So we're going to have 120. When 20 crosses over to 120 side, it becomes minus 20 equal to minus R goes to the other side, becomes R. And if you subtract these two, it will give you that R is equals to 100 Newton, which is in accordance with our expected value. You were asked to prove or show that the resistance on the sledge is 100 Newton. So if you use this method, you will find out that the resistance is actually 100 Newton. I'll see you next time. Thank you.